panic mode. Ooh.
Hey, Tracy. Hey, 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 and more hey. So, we're gathered here to put on some makeup and talk some junk. I have finished my. Hey, Wayne. Hey, Kamisha. I finished watching Chasing Dallas. Well, we gonna talk about Sister Shaka and putting her on the sick and shut in list. And Jesus, God, fix it as only you know how, God, because the Lord knows. Mm, mm, mm. God, because if you can't fix it, ain't no fixing to be done. Because that was a mess. Nothing, love. What's gooey? I've seen you on the gram trying to be sexy and stuff in your little outfits. I'm like, okay, Wayne, I see you. What? Listen here, Mish. The verses last night was it was a train wreck. It was a train. Oh, I wonder if can I add. Let me see. Let me add. Can I add my Facebook page? Okay. Um, let's see if that'll work. Use that. Listen. Last night was a mess. A mess. And shout out to Stephanie Mills for keeping it, keep being her sister's keeper, and listen, it was a lot. It was a lot, and I am mad that they allowed her to, knowing that she was probably zooted to the heels. She didn't seem terrible when she remembered the words. It was Shaka Khan, uh, Kamisha. It was Shaka Khan, and baby, Shaka was higher than Giraffe's ass. I don't understand why her people let her be out there like that. Why would y'all allow for that? Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple of things different that I don't normally in the way that I'm gonna put this on. Good morning. Um, I'm waiting for the camera to focus because I feel like it's doing something. She looked good. She and Stephanie looked amazing. Them looking good was not the issue. So I'm gonna take some of this Rare Beauty highlighter and I'm gonna put this stuff on underneath my foundation because I'm using a powder foundation and we're gonna mixing powder and liquids and stuff. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this works out. We really are, because I don't know. Y'all Those are ways to prayer. Point your hands towards my face and hope this. Now I did do that mask, that lemon mask that came in my box. I did that. I don't know that if I like it because the way it. I don't know. I don't know. It was okay. Put some highlighter there. Put some highlighter there. Because these are liquids, and when you put them, sometimes they'll pick up your powder foundation. So I'm going to put these on and blend them in. This is a blush, and y'all know this is gonna be underneath everything because by how much I put on my face, because y'all know I am not a heavy. Oh, let me put a bunch on. Okay. All right. I'm gonna blend them both in together. Hey, Takesha. I don't use better. What is the difference? Um, you know, if you mix like flour and which is a powder with some liquid, you get cake. So you have to be careful when you do like when you mix in liquids, creams, and powders. It just makes a difference in how it blends and how it looks. So y'all see this? Can y'all see the blush and the highlight is going to be underneath? This is called underpainting. There is a term for it. It's called underpainting. Is when you put stuff on underneath your foundation so that it'll be subtle, but it should show up underneath your foundation. Now I don't know how the coverage for this foundation is. We about to find out. All right, so I have the KVD Lock-It Powder Foundation in the color Tan Deep 180. Now I went on foundation before because this is one of the choices for my box this month. So there was like pick which color you want. So I went to my foundation and did my matches of the best matches of foundation, and it said this would be the best for you. So I'm gonna use the sponge that comes in it, and not because these type of sponges tend to work best with powder foundations. Pick some. Oh God! All right, y'all. Here we go. We're going to start on one half of my face and see how that works. So let's start here. Okay. It does because KVD makes the good apple. The yeah, is that what it's called? The good apple foundation. We're going to. Hey, so Jeff. Y'all, not only do we need to talk about Shaka and Stephanie, but we need to talk about that damn Chasing Dallas from last night. I'm doing one half of my face so y'all can see what the coverage looks like. Who are we talking to? Girls, make sure before I respond to this email. Oh Lord. Listen. I did my review. I have words for not only Reese, but Imani Van Zamp as well. Because please stop saying you here to fix somebody's shit and you not fixing anything. Right? It does seem like it's a good match. Like, can y'all? Oh wait, you can definitely see where it is on my chin. That's not what the Lord wants either. That's not what the Lord wants. Okay, all right. So this is what half of my face with foundation and half without. No, because she's playing victim. So Jeff, we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna go to the other side. All right, and start to. First of all, we gave her entirely too much agency in this arena. Uh, Come on, 6 days. 6 days left. Well, I've never tried to play the victim in any situation, so I don't. That's just not something I am want or known to do. Listen, I'll leave it alone completely before I play victim. Okay, y'all. Hey, little baby. Just making sure my forehead is covered. It's a lot of forehead. You could show a whole movie on this forehead. Yeah, she shaded December. She continues to shade Markel, even when she's trying to disguise it. She's not even disguising it as being helpful or trying to help somebody fix anything. You just being shady, rude, and biased. And at this point, like, stop it. Just stop. Just stop trying to say you're going to fix somebody's anything. Just say you just as mean, nasty, and rude as the girls that you're talking about, and just let it go. That's what you do, daughter. Let it go. Okay. All right, family, tell me what you think. Now, in person, it's a little, it has kind of a reddish undertone on my face, or that could be the blush. I'm not sure just yet. I'm not sure. So we're going to put some concealer on. Now, I'm going to use some. It is. I don't know what they're doing with the reunion. I don't know that she is going to host. Oh, that's right. Okay. Hi, Markel. Listen, let me warn you now when you watch my review, I may or may not have dug into Reese and Amani's ass on your behalf because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It didn't even happening to me. Like, the assessment that Amani gave this week was so full of bias and bullshit. Like, just stop. Just stop at this point. Not me host the reunion. Like, The cast was blindsided by the show's cancellation. They found out when we did. Okay. Mm, I'm not surprised. I feel like I don't feel like it was a well planned, thought out decision. I think that, listen, I understand. I'll admit I would have gone off too. Like, how many times you gonna bring it up? Damn. Like, you literally had to sit down. Okay, so here's my question, Markel, because I have a question about the timing and the recording of these events. Did Robert's 4th of July party happen before or after the lemon squeeze? That's my question. What happened first? Robert's 4th of the July situation or the lemon squeeze? Because if that's because they, baby, that's because they on YouTube. That's why you can't see their comments, Kamisha. Because I'm live on Lemon Squeeze Sit Down, 4th of July. Lemon Squeeze, the sit down, the 4th of July, then Vegas. Okay, that was my question. Because y'all let me know if I'm crazy or if I have these events correctly. At the Lemon Squeeze, y'all literally called Ondario on the phone to ask him if he said that he did not want the show to come back for a second season. And he said, no, I never said that. Help me out. Because I'm old. Bitch, I'm like, where is everybody? Everybody's over here, baby. Oh, God. I try and go live on Instagram every once in a while or TikTok. So, thank you, So Jeff. So, if y'all called on Ondario at the lemon squeeze and Ondario clearly said, I never said that on the phone, and everybody heard him, why then at the 4th of July, once you got up and walked away, you again reiterated the lie that you had to beg Ondario to bring Lovers and Friends back for a second season? Help me understand. Help me. Help me. Help me. I thought I was crazy. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't Ondario already say that he didn't say that? Child. Baby shark, do. Like, no, that's not what happened. The phone call was about season 1, but Reese was trying to cover his tracks and say season 2. Either or, and Dario didn't say it. Listen, I thought I was crazy. I was like, I could have sworn Dario said that he didn't say that. Okay, I thought I'd listen. I know I be paying attention sometimes, and sometimes I hear what be said, and that ain't what was said. So I was like, I was confusion about the whole situation. Because it's a thorn in his side because he wants recognition and praise and validation for being that girl or the big producer or the main head bitch in charge of all of the things and whatever's happening. And the fact that you literally had to sit down and y'all came to what I thought was a meeting of the minds, and you gonna go your way, I'm gonna go my way. We not gonna discuss it no more. We not gonna bring it up. And the very first chance you get when you get to Vegas and do this interview is to shade this young man. Listen, not only did you shade him in the interview in Vegas, but you put that post up, which y'all had a conversation at the 4th of July picnic. or a cookout or a kickback or whatever it was that, listen, like, I don't understand, love. What are you doing? What's happening? What's going on? I thought we came to an agreement. You weren't going to talk about this situation anymore. We deaded it. We came to an agreement. Why are you still talking about it? And then got the nerve to get upset when you bring it back to, you go on this interview to deliberately be high. You come on this show deliberately to be nasty and rude and shady, but then get upset when you get called on being nasty and rude. Not my whole thing fell down. Not all the sponges just fell on the desk, God. Listen, I didn't ask for you or you or you, daughter. Thank you. So rude. So disrespectful. Yes, like Kel said, I don't care if you get loud. I can get loud too. Jesus. Jesus. What's anything about a show? So I never said anything about him. Like, why are you picking on me? Leave me alone. Right. And you literally said, just leave me alone. Just, it don't have to be nothing. You can just leave me alone. All right, daughter, this is a lot, but we gonna figure it out. Like, you don't have to listen. Like, when, what the fuck is going? Jesus, Father, fix it, God. Okay, hold on. Let me. Clearly, a little bit goes a long way, Jesus. Because what is happening here? Hey, Felicia. Hold on, I would. Hold on. Hey, everybody. Jesus, Jesus. Like, I don't. And then when people point out the shit that you did on purpose, like, you were very purposeful in that interview to be shady. You did it on purpose. And then you want to act dumbfounded when someone calls you on what you did. You did it on purpose. You knew what you were doing. This is the Huda Beauty. What the hell is it? Oh, they expect me to be able to read them little letters. The Overachiever Concealer by Huda Beauty. Jesus. That's nice. Oh, you did? That's, you use Milani. I'm trying to use everything that I have before I buy more stuff. Because that's me. Because I will jump from one thing to the other. If I got the reaction I wanted, I'd be prepared with all my reads and shade. I wouldn't just sit there allowing myself to be dragged. Well, no, but because then you can't play the victim that way. You can't do the, oh, woe is me. You can't do that. If you have reads prepared and stuff prepared to go back at whoever is talking to you, then you can't play the victim that way. That's not how that works. Because people aren't stupid and they're gonna catch that. Miss Ariel. How are you, sugar? They're gonna catch that. They're gonna catch that, and somebody's gonna be like, that seemed awfully prepared. Oh, you just get introduced to color correctors. Listen, color correctors will save your life. Trust me when I say, trust me. I don't know what palette I'm using. I don't know what colors we're going into today. I have a birthday party later on this evening. So whatever this has got to last for the rest of the day because I'm not. Besides a little touch up, a little blotty blot, I'm not doing anything. I'm not sure if I care enough to do this reunion. We'll do it for my entertainment so I can get some views from doing a review of the root. Oh, that sounds selfish. I watched the TB interview from last night. Dre aired a lot of business out. It was a definitely an movement. Listen, that has been the last couple of days with Dre Simber and all of the la la has been eye opening and definitely. Listen, when I say he hopped, skipped, and jumped to stir the pot with Carrie D, you had no real reason to do what you did except to be mean, rude, and nasty. And we we see you for your works, love. Listen, I want you to do better. I'm still laughing at the pretend children. Listen, I don't know if them children is real or not. That's none of my business. That is legit none of my business. We aren't friends like that. We text here and there, and that's it. And he knows that it's no shade at all. Carrie says the same thing. Listen. Hi, Lamone. Yes, we can definitely listen. Daughter was definitely the MVP last night because, oof, yikes. What should we play in today, family? They let Shaka go on the let's we're playing this. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but that gold is calling my name. Like the flora and the fauna outside is really doing a lot. I don't know. It sounds like geese outside. I don't know. I don't know. Markel, did you see the assessment that Amani Van Zant? First of all, it was an hour and a half late to start. Let's start there. This is just to set the primer and give me a good base to start with. That's all. Good. Don't watch it because there is no assessments happening. Child, When she called you a snake, that's what threw me. That's when I was like, okay, daughter, you doing okay. So how far into Reese's pocket are you? I'm not going to be surprised if Imani is featured on Reese's production channel, his new channel or whatever. I am not going to be surprised at all because the bias in which you gave that particular assessment, no, ma'am. I just hope Carrie is dealing with Reese from afar because I still remember how Reese tried to drag him when they were beefing. This, clearly, that's how the children do each other. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Amber. Into this warmer brown. I feel like how she gonna justify him next episode when he's blatantly being a bone carrier, pot stirrer, and telling falsehoods. Hmm, she'll find a way, or she'll ignore it altogether. I want to know what she got to say because she doesn't have Ariel and Trey Howard. Have a good day, Kamisha. Um, when because there was no Ariel this episode for her to praise. No, she don't have. Well, maybe she'll give it to Robert Ray because you can clearly tell she's looking for neutral people to give the bulk of her. That's not gonna cause no controversy. That she still feels like that she has a good relationship with. That she can praise because and she's ignoring the rest. Which, if you're trying to help people fix their stuff, all I know is you can clearly tell she has an issue with. You can tell she clearly has an issue with Markel. Hey, young Rich. But again, that's none of mine. I've been telling her to stop faking assessments since I think episode 2 or 3. I said, just stop. Just stop. Just hawk your merch and all that good stuff. Don't pretend like you really trying to give an assessment or that you give a damn about any of the things or any of the people. Just turn it into whatever time you're supposed to be up there, 2, 3 minutes. Turn it into an actual commercial for right. Um, just turn it into a commercial for your stuff, for your TikTok, for your Instagram, for your fans, for your lipsticks, for your bags, for your tumblers, ma'am. Because you are not giving accurate, unbiased assessments anymore. You are not helping anybody fix anything. I want you to stop saying that because it makes you look crazy. It makes us look at you like, what the hell are you even talking about, daughter? What? You are so far and away from what this started as. And there's nothing wrong with progression, but to it feels like you are have exactly. Ayanla is the same and has been the same since the beginning at the core of her. Great mother, healer, orator, minister, helper, healer. You went from trying to be a version of that to you've morphed into whatever it is that you got going on now. And it's unbecoming. It ain't cute. And the fact that you think you can be this biased and no one's going to call you on it is absurd. Meh. Good morning, Tracy. Oh, that's great, Amber. I'll be providing a sofa for my homie who is moving down here until his apartment is ready or he gets an apartment or he finds some woman to fall in love with and move in with her. Whatever. Whatever comes first. Whatever comes first. Alright. I'm gonna try not to screw up my blend, which has made me very happy on this good gospel day. Like nothing, because nothing came up. Okay, we gonna try. Oh, am I gonna need a glitter glue for this? I don't think so. High off fame and notoriety, right? I wish I can see now some of this dessert. Lord have mercy. No, Amber, you're not gonna make. Listen, I'm already fat. I don't need no help. I don't need no help. Mhm. Okay, apparently subtle is the word for today. Maybe, possibly, I guess. Okay, guess it's gonna be what it is. It's gonna be what it is, Jesus. Come on, cinnamon roll apple pie. That sounds like my sugar gonna be high when I finish eating it. But I'm okay with that. I'm gonna drink some water. I started. I haven't. I'm so far behind. I'm so far behind. I'm so far behind. I still gotta watch Ready to Love from last week, from last Friday. I'll do that when I get done here. I will do that when I get done here. I gotta get caught up on some things and this, and I'm so far behind on some things. Hmm. It kind of, I don't know, maybe I got stuck in my feelings. Whether it's just Lauren when they was talking about some, they didn't invite her to some event because to a straight club or something. I don't know what the hell is going on. I haven't had homemade ice cream in years. My daddy used to make it. We used to have a machine with the crank that you put the stuff in, and it was so. Mm, I'm still trying to figure out who approved Shaka coming out. That was a real conversation that black women and black trans women need to have more. Well, I haven't seen it, so I've only seen the first episode. I told you I need to get caught up. So I don't even know what the conversation was to be able to speak on it. What? Why, Amber? Why do you feel like that? Jesus Christ. What do you mean? What you mean? No, okay. Because I was somewhere on social media yesterday, last night, and somebody was like, hey, Loretta. And somebody was like, Soldier Boy was in jail. Maybe it was on TikTok. Because they was talking about the little boy from, what's the show? Empire, the rapper, the boy, the younger brother. Not the one with the goat and not the crazy one, but the younger one who was the rapper. They were saying that he's in jail. And like the girl was on there trying to prove that he was in jail because he posted because somebody because his social media one of his social media pages, maybe his Instagram posted an old picture of him with Will Smith and somebody else. Even though why I didn't understand, this baby made a whole TikTok about this child posting an old picture. Talk about that's how I know he's in jail because they posting old pictures and deleting them. Okay. Who put a hood on Young Death? What? Who's holding women hostage? Wait, I'm confused. Soldier Boy is holding women hostage? I'm confused. Y'all gotta explain. Explain that. Hi, Nisi Pooh. So, Soldier Boy put a hit out on Young Dolph. Why? Why though? Why would he put a? Why would he put a hit out on Young Dolph though? Luckily, I I did. We talked. Markel talked. I kind of went off in my review at Reese and Imani because ridiculous. The young one from Empire had DV charges, so he might be in jail. Okay, thank you, because I didn't understand. Girl, baby girl on the TikToks, she was adamant. So Soldier Boy and Young Dolph been beefing for a while, and it got to the point that a hit needed to be put on somebody. I don't know. Yes, Loretta. Did you want to add your thoughts to the Chasing Dallas conversation and how we just not being held, we not taking in accountability for our actions in the way that we do things and say things that we are purposeful in how in the manner in which and how we said things. You just want you just watched my review. Okay. What did you want to add something? Did you want to add something? Do you think I was out of line? Do you think I was off base? You wanted to come out of retirement to cuss? Oh no. Oh no. Don't come out of retirement to cuss, baby. Listen. Not just to cuss them out. I was gonna come out of retirement. Fix it, Jehovah Jireh. I saw somebody in Memphis try to get. Oh Jesus, like that's too much. That's too much. It's too much. I'm too old. I can't. I can't. The babies is beefing with each other. The boy from Empire. Hold on. The boy from Empire got 10 days in jail for DV. So if he in jail now, he will not be for long. Okay. Like baby girl made it seem like it was detrimental. He is in jail. Oh, okay. I didn't even know what he would be in jail for, daughter. So you can just turn the volume down, sweets. Listen, Loretta, if you want to go live later and have a special conversation and get the cussing, I will be more than happy to facilitate. Oh, she coming in. Hold on. Ooh, don't need to wait till later. She said, "Oh no, I'm good now. We can do it now." Oh, uno momento, daughter, I got you. Trust and believe. Bomb. Link sent. Link has been sent. Listen, I think I like the way. I think I like this powder foundation. It's playing well with the rest of my normal face. I do look a little dry because it's all powder, but I'm about to spray my face down. He beat his wife? Okay. So Loretta be here in 5 minutes. We're going to add some setting situations and bring the skin light back to my face so I don't look as dry. Like, I just didn't know why baby girl on TikTok, Amber, we not even listening. I would just like to say, ain't there. Listen, now, I know I'm a big girl and everything. So, situations like that would happen differently with me. Well, we're not gonna blame no that we're not gonna blame that on dating a football player. We're not gonna blame all we're not gonna put that on all football players because there are some that are complete gentle giants and that would never be their testimony for them to put their hands on somebody. So we're not gonna put that on dating a football player. That's just a man who don't know how to keep his hands to himself. And clearly he ain't had his ass whooped by the right. Listen, when I say the art of taking that ass whooping and like it won't nothing, like he would have got the upper hand and he would have won. Okay, you got me this round. But nigga, I'm finna fix you a meal so tough. You gonna go to sleep on this side and wake up on the other. Or you might wake up as we low in your body in a casket on top of another. Because when your family owns funeral homes, nigga, do you know I will make you fucking disappear? Are you aware that I will make you Please don't play with me. You better go find you something safe to play with. Because I'm not, listen, I am very clear with any man that I am in relation with. If you so happen to put your hands on me and I just take it, it would be in your best interest to get away from me expeditiously. That would be your best bet. Because if I just took the ass whooping and I was just like, okay, okay. And that's all I do. Mm-mm. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, sir. No, we not. It's not. Get your lick back now. No, no, no. Mm-mm-mm. Absolutely not. Because when I get my lick back, I'm taking your life with me. Listen, and if you don't believe me, y'all can ask my ex-husband who took a scheduled flight down a couple of stairs when he swung on me. Hey, Pooh.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Absolutely, I sure can.
Okay, I don't have long because I'm in the car on my way back to the building. I picked up lunch for me and some of my coworkers, so I got to get the food back. But listen, that episode last night irritated my soul. Do you hear what I'm telling you? It irritated my soul
Okay.
because we saw in real time exactly what a lot of us have been complaining about when it comes to what Reese does. Now, let me be clear when I say this. Let me be very crystal clear when I say this. I am not saying that people on that show don't have shit with them. I'm not saying that people on that show don't throw shade. I'm not saying that people on that show are not messy. What I am saying is Reese likes to throw the rock and hide his hand. And that is what people have been saying to him. That is what we have been trying to say to him. Reese, you might not be fucking with me now, and that's fine. It is what it is. But I ain't got no beef with you. I do not. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to blindly tell anybody that they're right just because I'm cool with them. And I have dug in Markel's ass. I have dug in George's ass. Last year, look how hard we came on Ariel last year when she made the comments that she made. And then last year, she wasn't backing down from him, remember?
Yep.
Now she has since come back around, and you know we've talked about it. We had another interview with her, and we talked about it or whatever. But understand that we have had problems and disagreements with things that were done on the show. Reese, you're not the only person. You're not the only one. But on last night's episode, it was clear as a bell. Let me say this. It don't even matter if Markel stole the show at this point. If y'all agreed to move on, you said you don't even care about it anymore. You said you were over it, and it was over, said and done, and y'all agreed that y'all just weren't gonna speak on each other. And the very next opportunity you had to throw some fucking shade about lovers and friends, you did it. Now, you did bring up a good point, Abby, in your review. Is it out of sequence? But I don't think it's out of sequence because Markel said we just had a whole conversation a couple of weeks ago and we agreed not to speak on each other. So that can't be out of sequence because he referenced the conversation.
Right. Markel came in earlier and gave me the timeline. So he said it was the lemon squeeze, the sit down, the 4th of July, and then Vegas. So
Right.
it's in
So,
order.
yeah. So my thing is, if you said you agreed we weren't going to speak on each other, and then you literally, the first opportunity you got to throw some dirt on me, you did it. And then when I said something to you about it, and I said, sir, I thought we had agreed that this is what we were going to do. And you said, I'm sorry and I won't do it again. And you literally,
Turned around and did it again.
and you didn't do it privately this time. Once again, you did it on a public platform. And a couple of weeks ago, when both of them were on TTB and they were arguing about the Amani interview, or they were online, wherever they were arguing, child, I don't even know anymore. And Markel said that. He said he went on Amani to clear his name because Reese went on Amani and insinuated that he stole lovers and friends. And Reese was like, but I never said your name. But I never said your name. Reese, stop playing games. Stop playing word games. Everybody knew you were talking about Markel because every chance you got, you put it out there that Markel stole the show from you. And at this point, I didn't give a fuck anymore if he did or not. If y'all agreed that you were gonna move forward, then fucking move forward and be done with it. But if you're not done with it and you're not over it, stop saying that you are. Say, you know what, Markel, I'm not done with this. I am hurt because in my heart of hearts, I believe you stole that show from me. So be honest about it and stand in it. But stop saying it ain't that serious for me. I don't even care no more. It's not a big deal when clearly it is. But that, I mean, even when your own friends are like, Reese, come on, stop. Trey Howard don't have nothing but love for you, Reese. And even Trey Howard was like, Reese, stop. Like, stop. And I don't understand why he can't just be like, you know what, I was being shady as fuck. I did it. Because you know why I did it? Because I'm still mad and I'm still in my feelings about lovers and friends because I tried to let it go and I can't. How about be honest about it?
We
How
would
about do that?
respect you. Didn't know how much we would respect you for that. If you just say I'm still
Exactly.
in my feelings, I'm still hurt about it, so I'm still gonna talk about it until I'm not hurt about it anymore.
Exactly. And even if you had said, you know what, when I intention of abiding by that, but you know what, it just gets under my skin. And I just have Because you making that post was you letting the world know that you had something. Like, you just have to let people know. Because even when, after Markel said what he said, he walked away, he still had to turn to Ray, to Robert Ray, and say, well, he just needs to know that I saved his show. Why? Why does he need to know that? Why do you have this need? And I think that's what Robert Ray was saying when y'all did that exercise. You have this need for people to not just like you, because I don't even think it's about liking you as much as you have this need for people to feel like.
Hello? Oh, she'll be back in a second. Hello? I hope she didn't mute herself. Loretta, we can't hear you if you're still talking, baby. Listen, that's what I said in my.
Because you
Listen,
needed everybody, not just Markel, but you needed everybody to know, okay, Markel stole lovers and friends from me. But if it wasn't for me, there would be no lovers and friends because I saved the show. When Andario clearly stated, no, sir, you didn't. Now, whether Andario is lying or Reese is lying, at this point, again, I don't give a fuck. But Andario did not back up your story. So at a certain point, you just got to let the shit go. But don't sit here and act like you don't understand what you did and you don't understand that what you did was shady. Like, stop. I was so irritated last night. And I was like, this is what we've been saying as far as Reese is concerned about what the games that he plays. This is what we've been saying. So anyway,
listen,
I just had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry.
listen. You you ran so fast and so hard to get to Carrie D to stir that pot to poison the water against Markel. I mean, at this point, it's your antics are obvious. We see you. There's no hiding it. We see you.
Exactly. We see you. And they see you too. And now you've put everybody on the show in a fucked up situation because, like you said in your review, now you're trying to create a us versus them scenario and you're trying to force people to choose. And that's not fair to anybody else in the middle. That's not fair to any of them. It's not fair to Dior, Trey, Carrie D. It's not fair to anybody else on this cast because you are putting them in a position where now they have to choose between your friendship and being cool with Markel. And especially not in a situation where we're working together. Because take the cameras away, they're co-workers. And that's not fair that you are creating an environment where they're not comfortable. That's not fair to
You're
anybody.
creating a hostile environment, and you can be
You
sued
are.
for that.
You're absolutely creating a hostile work environment. You absolutely are. So, y'all, I'm sorry. I got to jump off of here. I just had to get that off my chest. Because at this point, it don't even matter. Because Reese don't even follow me no more down to the Instagram. If he ever followed me, shit, I don't know if he ever followed me, to be honest with you. But I know he damn sure don't follow me now. So, at this point, whatever, he don't care
I'm
no
sorry.
way.
I don't know. I'm not fooling with you. I'm not. I promise.
Anyway, let me go. I love y'all. Everybody in the chat, I love y'all. I got to go.
Okay, baby.
Thank you for letting me come on. Thank you for letting me use your platform.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye, boo. Listen, everybody is seeing the same thing. Everybody is seeing the same thing. Yeah, Dior got up and walked away. Yeah. Oops. Um, yeah, because Candy spoke about that a few episodes ago. It feels like they have to choose. Right. That's how they feel. They feel like they are being forced to choose between people, and it's not fair. It's not right. Listen, at this point, all of us are tired and over it and sick of it. And we tried to give you um shield. Um we trying to give you the benefit of the doubt with this whole situation, but we can't, when you are sitting in our faces, hell bent on being the puppet master and pulling strings, and we see you like you're not even hiding behind the curtain anymore. You just blatantly all out, just child. We trying, baby. We trying, but you're not giving us no recourse. You're not giving us any recourse whatsoever. History is just going to repeat itself until Reese acknowledges his faults and corrects them. Right, right. Because the fact that you refuse to be held accountable for your actions at the end at that brunch table, it was sad, it was disappointing. Like you sat there, and it's the fact that you refuse to, you just not gonna be okay with it unless everybody is under the impression that if not for you, wouldn't nothing move and shake over there at chasing reality. That's the narrative that you want to. um no, she's not. She's too busy calling Markel a snake. All of the things. Hey, Joshua. All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut this short because no, we were talking about the episode of Chasing Dallas last night. Um, I'm gonna cut this short because I know El Teddy has a interview that he's doing with somebody from Love and Philanthropy. Not exact. I know it's either started at 12. I don't know if it's still going on, but I don't want to cut too much into his time, and my face is done. Y'all look for pictures um on the Instagram. I will do my what's the name of that show? Ready to Love from last week that I missed. I said the same thing. That's why he called me a liar and weird. We all see it. We all see the refusal to take responsibility for your actions. And if Imani Van Zant comes on to that platform next week and blame Markel again for all of the foolishness in this past episode, then we putting her on the boat with Reese and sailing them away. Because at this point, Stevie Wonder can see what's going on. And I'm done. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a kin. And I'll catch y'all for something else.